Pandas. Pandas. Pandas, 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 pandas. Good morning, my pandas. Welcome to the mainstream. We just finished the pre-market show. Always have a great time there. It's absolutely just encouraging, inspirational, amazing that so many members are getting to Payout City. It is just pure bliss to hear when pandas get to Payout City and get a little taste of life-changing money. It's amazing to hear all the pandas who make it there. I love it. It makes this worth it. It makes all of this worth it. All this hard work we do here. I love it. I love it. I love it. Pre-market shows just filled with winners. Winners, winners, and winners. Good morning, guys. Hopefully you guys can join too. Kellyanne, good morning. Mike G, good morning. Mike Richardson, good morning. Kyle L. Happy Camper, good morning. Blacklight Gypsy, welcome. Hugh, good morning. Welcome back. Expander, welcome back. It's absolutely amazing to hear the pandas making it to Payout City. If you guys are already here this early, we would love to see you guys there. We'll love to see you guys there. It's $4.99 a month. That's about a cup of coffee. That's what I consider it. Me and Mrs. Panda are super thankful for every single member who supports the channel, because our coffee is sponsored by you guys. We get our caffeine, we get our drug addiction fulfilled, satisfied, because of you guys, the supporters. Appreciate it. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Make sure you guys got that like button. We were up $100, took Big Mama, and then tried to take a second to short, ended up skunking it for a small loss. So we're only up 100. It's all good, pandas. It's all good. It's worth a try. A second to short. We are approaching Payout City. We're about 700 away. Mike GS, where do you get your coffee? Starbucks, Coffee Bean. We actually get our own. We have our own espresso machine, and Mrs. Panda loves loves making coffee. So we actually get our coffee through a subscription. I forget what it's called, but they basically send you like a box or a new coffee every single like week or 2 weeks, and they, as you keep ordering it, they fine tune the coffee they send you from your preferences. And as you keep ordering, you say, "Oh, I like this one, I like this one, I like this one," and then they end up sending you like kind of similar ones to that, and it's pretty good. I mean, we've had some pretty bad cups of coffee, but some really good ones too. So it's just kind of fun because you just don't know what you're gonna get. Being a monster move down. If anything, it looks like a trading range though. Got big up, big down, big up, and big down. So quick look at the daily chart. Super strong bull bar. Little reversal here, but it's such a strong bull move that any pullback most likely will be small here. Are we gonna come back down to test the 20 MA? Probably not here. Probably not. I don't know though. Probably not though. 5-minute chart. Chart just looks completely sideways. Trading range indicator marked the trading range. Even with this huge move down, the trading range indicator said, this move down doesn't mean anything. We bounced off and filled the gap perfectly. You see how we have a gap here on the 5-minute chart where it opens right here, and the previous day's close is right here. And we touch this gap, we fill it perfectly, bounce, like just rock it off like a bouncy ball, just boom. If you guys remember on stream before I ended, I mentioned if I could take a big swing trade, I'll just sell somewhere up here and just close my trade down here. Well, I kind of did that. I sold right here and also right here. This trade ended up getting hit because my stop loss was pretty small here, but this stop loss was essentially the top of this pivot, thinking that this is probably the top of a trading range, and I just held my trade until the previous day's high. I could have held it longer, but I just ended up taking it from halfway, and so I did my premise, but basically because of the trading range indicator on the 10,000 tick chart and how choppy it looked, right? The price action along with the trading range indicator it made me feel like we had a potential big trading range, and that's what we had. Currently, if you guys are new, you are watching the most profitable trader on YouTube, verified. Thank you for joining. We're actually triggering Big Mama here again, but it's so overextended. It just looks like a big trading range could bounce off the bottom of this channel. You could also have a strong downtrend from here, possibly. I mean, it's such a strong move. But bull legs and bear legs in these trading ranges typically are very strong, right? Bear legs in trading ranges are very strong. Market's about to open. 3 minutes. Let's get that bamboo pandas. Eric Anthony, thank you for becoming a panda. Appreciate it. Good morning, good morning. Enjoy your green name, enjoy access to the pre-market show, enjoy your two-legged pullback badge as it forms over time. Also enjoy your panda emoticons. Give a warm welcome to Eric here. Happy Kimber as Apex coming with a new trade copy. I don't know. I doubt it. Speedy Boy, good morning. Yusuf, good morning. Hugh says Max showed a live trade yesterday. It looked like a second entry short with a signal bar that closed above the EMA. He's not following his own rules. He wouldn't. All right, Pandas, market's open. And it looks like we may get a bounce off the bottom of this channel here. And maybe fill that gap, right? There's a gap now on the 5-minute chart. By the way, look at this. It's perfect bounce of that gap. The trading range may continue today. Nima says 700 from account being blown. 700. That's. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's enough. It's enough to stick to the plan, right? You shouldn't be losing more than 600 in any particular day. At least that's for me. But if you feel like you want to take a YOLO trade to make it up, so we did get a balance off the bottom of this channel, which is why it's important to draw these channels. No setups though whatsoever. It's just a straight move down. Like I mentioned, in trading ranges, the bear legs can be very strong. This is what tricks a lot of people, because you get a strong bear leg like this, and you're thinking, of course, it's the downtrend, but in trading range, it's just a bear leg. Maybe might be worth taking a trap trade here. Bill 7, reminding everyone what's good. Glenn Paul, welcome. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. That's why it's important to stock up on BBM 90, because everyone knows right now. Everybody knows. Apex most likely will have some sort of Black Friday special. It's just I'll be pretty surprised if they don't have a special on Black Friday. But right now there's no special. There's no promo. So that's why it's important to have enough stocked up, enough BBM 90% off eval stocked up, so just in case you do blow your accounts, you're okay moving to the next one. Or not even blowing your accounts. If you pass an account and you're waiting for it to get funded, then you can work on your next eval. Easy peasy. Okay, moving back down. I don't know. I mean, I think it's gonna go back up just because we feel like it's in a trading range. And we have this kind of V bottom, at least an attempt of it. If I had a premise here, I would think to go long. Look for some sort of long setup if I can find one. Okay, the higher low looks like a decent push up. A failed second entry short might be worth taking. Interesting. Maybe fail second entry short may set up here. The higher low launches off into outer space. About to fill the gap on the 5-minute chart. Right, we need to get here to the previous day's close. By the way, pandas, you guys know any other streamer who puts up their rhythmic up and all their trade markers up every single stream? You guys know any other and is profitable? You guys know any other trader? I don't know. You may be watching the most profitable trader on YouTube verified. You may be watching right now. You guys may be experiencing, witnessing something amazing, and you don't even know it. You guys know anyone like that? Fills the gap, that little teeny gap on the 2000 tick chart. Those gaps get filled quickly. Hey, we get our setup, pandas. If we get our setup, what do we gotta do? You gotta take a shot at your shot. This could also be like a small spike channel, break goes channel to new high. Could look for a reversal here as well, right? Strong bear leg. We could maybe potentially get some sort of measure move here. You gotta choose one way or the other. I'm gonna go long because of the gap fill on the 5-minute chart. I think it might try to go towards there, and I feel like this may just be a bounce off the bottom of trading range. So I'm gonna, this is my attempt here to trade my premise. And who knows, pandas? Who knows? The signal bar is yuck. That is a yucky signal bar. But I'm gonna take my shot here. I'm gonna take a shot at my shot. Okay. Looks a little bearish now. Okay. You know, I'm not even upset that it does this because it makes it easy for me to go like this. Watch this. Watch this, pandas. Boom. Gone. Trade gone. No joy on the setup. So you move on. And that's kind of a nice thing when you see this. The market makes it obvious where I'm not gonna trap myself now. I'm just gonna be happy. You might be looking for the new low now, right? We got big move down. We got a spike channel, break of that channel to new high. Maybe reverse here a little bit. Maybe look for a new low. Pretty strong bear bar. I don't know. I don't know, Pandas. What's my setup here? What am I looking for?
$10,000 tick trap.
I'm confused. It's just a big push down. Now it's going sideways, trading range. Ends up pushing up. What in the world? Trap trade, 10,000 tick chart. Maybe worth taking the trap, but it's clearly a trading range here. Micro double bottom on the 5-minute. 10K chart, trap setting up here, but it's completely sideways. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 overlapping bars in a row. Maybe worth a scalp here. Maybe take a 1-to-1 or something like that. It's tricky. I mean, the trap, there is a trap here, but look at how choppy it is. It's not one that it doesn't make sense to really take. Might be worth taking with a small risk.
10,000 tick trap.
Pandas. Why do I do this to myself? Why do I do this? Gonna try the trap here. Just for a small scalp. Let's see if we even get there. Kyle L, thanks for the company. It's good to be green, even if it's just a little. Keep it, Kermit. Hey, some people, they do their setup. That's it. They're up. Okay. I think trading range is pretty much confirmed here. I just cannot do anything there. In fact, we get a double top, essentially. Right? You got to break trend new high. Double top. Making our way back down, it seems like. I just don't know, Pan. I don't know. I don't know what to do here. If you don't know, just don't trade. If you're confused, then most likely you'll take a bad trade. Jonathan, good morning. $100 closer to your payout. Yes, sir. Zilla, good morning. GC Burke, good morning. Oh, we're getting a push up here. I just don't know, pandas. Creating an inside bar on the 5-minute chart. I mean, we could trade this as a breakout, right? Breakout mode. Either you sell beneath this bar or above this bar, right? We got an OII pattern right now. Essentially, it's creating a triangle in here on a smaller time frame, which we can see in the 2000 tick chart, right? Essentially, we're seeing this happening here. 10,000 tick chart also basically showing type of a triangle here, something like this. I don't know what to do though, Panis. What does one do in this situation?
$10,000 tick trap.
Breakout mode, currently. Might be worth trying this, Pandas. Just because we got the gap to fill still on the 5-minute chart. We got a gap up here. I wish it would trigger at the same time, but it looks like this inside bar may not finish. Essentially be a breakout here. Essentially. $10,000 tick chart, I'm trading the inside bar. OI pattern here. Okay, we're in this trade. I'm gonna take a small risk. The risk is just regular here, almost. But we're trying to trade a breakout here at the moment. So I'm looking for at least a 1-to-1, right? If you're trying breakouts, you gotta trade at least a 1-to-1 in my opinion. OI pattern breaking to the upside here. Might be too early. I might be trying to get trade the breakout too early here, which is very hard, right, for breakouts to time it well. But essentially how you set up the trade is you have an inside bar. You basically enter in on one side of the inside bar and then get out on the other side of the inside bar, because at that point your premise is wrong and it's probably just continuing the trading range. Because essentially you'll create an outside bar, right? OI pattern or IO pattern. So this is just how you set up this trade, and it is what it is. You either get hit here or you reach your target. It may look like I chose correctly here. Whoa, 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 get me out. Let's go, baby. Easy peasy money. I could have held it for that 1-to-1, pandas. I prematurely got out of that. Just because it moved so quickly, I wanted to just to get filled. I didn't want it to boom and then reverse on me. The fact that it finished so quickly is the reason why I wanted to quickly scalp out instead of holding it because of probabilities, right? The probability is at 100%, and your risk reward is still, it's really terrible, right? Because you're holding for just a small little more risk, right? I mean, sorry, a little more reward, but your risk now is that entire bar. Your risk reward is terrible, but your probability is 100%. So that's why I quickly scalp out on quick moves like that. And the thing is, like, if you still like your premise, then enter again. Right? Like, there's nothing wrong, nothing stopping you from just entering again on that pullback. Now we got a trap trade here. Too far above the 20 MA. And we fill that gap, right? 5 minute. We fill that gap, and I should have held it at least in the gap. But, oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. Scalp a day keeps the boss away, pandas. So we could potentially be done for today after that scalp. $10,000 tick chart. 1-to-1 was created pretty easily. Darn. Yeah. I'm okay. I'm okay with that. I think maybe the 1-to-1 here is struggling a little bit. See, this is 1-to-1 here. So people basically did what I just did, but they did on the 5-minute chart. Right? OII pattern, breakout mode. And the way you set up this pattern, this is Al Brooks setup, by the way. The way you set up this is essentially you go, you set up your entry, one tick, and this is exactly where it's struggling. Do you see where it's struggling right now? It's because our people are taking the profits at that 1-to-1 of this signal bar. So this is why you see little struggle here. Also, you got a 20 MA, you got a couple things, but I mean, it looks like it's gonna smash through it. To be honest, looks like it's gonna keep going up and basically follow along on this channel here. It looks like it might try to come to test the top of this channel. Just wouldn't be surprised. But I hope that makes sense, right? This setup, right? It's an Al Brooks setup. OII patterns. Darn, I got like 2 more points from that. All good. All good. No FOMO, no hobo. It's coiling up here. It's gonna shoot up. It's gonna blast through this. 10,000 tick chart, strong bull bar ending on its high. Maybe always in long. We need follow through here on 10,000 tick chart. Yeah, I felt like it's gonna kind of push through this pretty strong. Probably get to the top of this channel. Jonathan, throwing out some cucumbers there. That looks very I don't know. Looks interesting. You know what? I need a bamboo emoticon for one of my emoticons because that cucumber does not do it. I'll just tell you right now. I'm getting a different impression of those cucumbers. Pandas, welcome, welcome, welcome. Ralph Grunt says, I love the sound of target met on your first trade of the day. Let's go, baby. Vegas futures. Let's go, Pandas. Black Eyed Gypsy. Feel like a well-paid NBA player when I'm paid, making 600 as soon as the day starts. Pandas, let's close out on the charts. We're done for today. Just enjoy yourselves. A scalp a day keeps the boss away. We're already good. Mo7 says, I feel like when you have as many patterns as Brooks, you can never think you're wrong about the market, kind of like ICT in his 10,000 patterns. Iron Cruz making the ultimate sin. Gramerson. Don't hate on ICT. Their silver bullet method is clutch, lol. And then he tries to autocorrect and puts the wrong there again. And oh, there it is. There it is. All right. I've done that many times. I do it all the time when I'm speaking. Mix it with theirs. Record, it's 10 a.m. Leave me alone. Everyone needs a little bit of coffee. I need a coffee sponsor, huh? I need a coffee sponsor on the show. Hugh says Al Brooks has never shown his broker statement. The thing is about Al Brooks is that he doesn't really. That's a thing that kind of is not frustrating, but I mean the thing is Al Brooks does have setups, but the setups are subjective, so very discretionary. Like basically, Al Brooks is teaching you how to become a discretionary trader, which is like weird, right? How do you teach someone to be discretionary? How do you teach someone to be intuitive? Like, the whole thing about intuitive is like you can't teach someone that. It's just you intuit. You naturally just know. But Albus really believes in price action being a language. And he's trying to teach you a language, essentially. So there's nothing like super objective. And his setups, because of that, are not super objective. I would say, though, that he is, if anything, he's just good at teaching you good like risk management on any trade, right? Because really Al Brooks will say like any trade is a good trade because every single any time there is movement in the market, that means that there's institutions buying and selling, right? If you have a for every buy there's a sell, right? If I ask you, are there more buyers or sellers here? You will say it's equal because for every buyer there must be a seller, otherwise you couldn't buy or you couldn't sell if there's not a buyer. So there are institutions that have reasons to sell and buy at every single price because whatever you see here are institutions, right? Like retail is not moving the market, only institutions are. So he makes a case that there is literally a reason for every single trade, short and long, but it depends on how you manage. How you manage your trade is what really actually matters. It's just kind of crazy. There's a reason to buy and sell at every single price. Hitting the top of this channel. I drew this channel basically with um, these 3 points, right? To make a channel, you need 3 points. You need, basically, two for one line, and then a third one for the third pivot for the other side of the channel. And I basically drew this when I had these 3 points, and it ended up hitting the top, bottom, and then top again. Goodness gracious! Like, when does this actually happen in real life? Hard to buy when you're this high up on this channel though. So you're thinking possibly that we might come back to the bottom of the channel. It could be possible. I don't know though, Pandas. I just don't know. 5-minute chart almost looks like a double bottom of some sorts, right? Double bottom here. And I'm curious to see if this is a strong bull bar. Currently it looks like a trading range, so it's hard to say. And that's the tough thing about this, right? When it's this choppy. Right, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 bars in this tight range, creating a trading range on this trading range indicator, and essentially showing us that there's a lot of chop here, right? This is a lot of this. The price here and in this range is a very fair price for the market. They love this price. The price is in here. So if you go too far below it, it goes back up into it. If you go too far above it, it goes back into it. And so you gotta be aware of that. So with that being said, if I get two bull bars ending near their highs above the 20 MA on the 5-minute chart, does that mean always in long today? Right? The market cycle seems to suggest maybe not today. Like, I'm maybe not looking for a strong trend mark, like a strong trend move, but even so, look at how strong this trend is. Still within this basically broad channel here, very broad channel. Lauren says, I managed to stick to ICT Silver Bullet into its propulsion block. OMG. Oh my god. That was a holy grail and I finally got it. Propulsion block. If you guys remember, there was a person who jumped on the stream and started talking about ICT, and he said the word propulsion, the phrase propulsion block. And we just had one thing about trolls is that they provide a lot of entertainment. It's really fun to make fun of someone. So we're just talking about propulsing off every single setup. Every single setup was a propulsion. Whoa. All right. I mean, 10,000 tick, always in long trading, right? You can tell by the fact that we don't have any tail here. The reason why I'm not buying, though, is because I have this channel drawn, and we're at the top of it. So why would I go long here? I must be you must be out of your mind. 5-minute 2 bull bars. Ooh, they bought the close there immediately. Will it last? Will it last? Okay, they fill the gap. I don't know. Do I just buy? Should I just buy anything, everything? Buy anything, everything. Is that where? Are we always in long pandas? It looks like. It looks like it. When I look to the left of this chart, it doesn't seem. It just seems choppy here. We're coming right back into this kind of this choppy price action. Bulls don't seem to care. Bulls don't seem to care at the top of this channel. Bulls don't care about anything. Bear lives matter. Goodness gracious. This is obviously a propulsion block. Think. Getting a little bit of resistance here. Big old trading range makes this difficult to trade. At least it makes it difficult to go long here. And don't crucify me just because I'm not buying anything and everything right now, even though we're in an uptrend in this broad channel. The top of this broad channel. Ugh. I'm in a dilemma here. I guess bulls may be thinking, you know, even if it doesn't continue, their risk is small, right? You know, the risk might be just like under this bar or even under this bar. And they're thinking, we're going to just attempt it. And if it starts to reverse strongly, we'll just get out, you know, after 2 bear bars in a row. Pandas, make sure you guys scalp that like button. I'm Baba Money for those who are joining. Thank you.
Tick trap.
We stream every single day here, 9:15, and you're currently watching the most profitable trader on YouTube, verified. The reason why I say that, Pandas, it's kind of a joke, but kind of true at the same time. The reason why I say that is because no other trader out there shows their rhythmic and is profitable. Even if I made $1, I'll be the most profitable trader on YouTube, verified. Okay, so we are getting a bounce off the top of this channel currently, which is why it was difficult for me to go long anywhere here. And this is why when you have the super strong bull move, it's hard to go long, especially this late in trend. Pretty strong move down. We're clearly underneath the 20 MA. Do I like A short here is a question. I don't know. I need my setup though. I can't just go short anywhere here. Strong bear bar forming on the 5-minute chart now. So this is what I'm saying. Those who are always in long on the 5-minute, right? They're just buying anything, everything. They see a bar like this, and then they abandon the trade. They say there's no way. They're saying my premise is most likely wrong at this point, so I'm out. Right? They see this bar, they're out. They just sell. They say we were wrong, we're selling, and this is what I also mean by when you're in this trading range, you probably start mimicking the price action to the left of this, which is what we're seeing here. Not sure, man. That's just not sure what's happening here.
10,000 tick trap.
Strong bear bar ending near its low on the 5-minute chart. No follow through whatsoever, so people are always in long still. So the strong bulls say, I don't care if we see this big bear bar, I'm going long, and come out break even. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right. Bulls are in control. What is this? Absolutely insane. It's confusing. Well, 7 says, "What is trading, man? Can I ever do this right?" Well, 7, I mean, you weren't wrong going short there. It makes sense, but maybe your risk reward wasn't correct, or it's a probability as well, right? Like you go short here, thinking you have a nice move down, maybe back to the bottom channel, and your risk is only about what 4 or 5 points, but you're potentially gaining about 20 points here. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? I was way off, about 12 points. I'm actually zoomed in a lot more, so it actually looks bigger than it actually is. Look at that. So pandas, what happened here, right? Always in long bulls, they bought here and they came out break even when they went always long here. That's what I was talking about, saying that maybe bulls, they don't care because they know they can eventually come out break even. I don't know. I don't think you're wrong going short there. Just maybe again, it's like just trade management. And you may be trading too large if you can't hold like this, this pivot high stop. Or if you went short here or even here, your stop is up here, and you may have to be trading micros in order to have stops that large. Goodness gracious, look at that outside bar. This is not for children. This price action is not for children. You broke to the upside here, and you come back to the downside. This is not for kids. Look at this one bar, right? They bought it up, came out break even, and then they reversed it all the way back down. Jeez. Most of it says, I'm still trading one micro, okay. So like most of the, like you actually were ready, right, to go short there. But the hard thing to do at this point, oh man, should I go short here? Doesn't make sense. Right, you got break a trend new low. This is a really dumb trade. I cannot take it. It's a really dumb trade, isn't it? It doesn't make sense. The trade doesn't make sense. It truly doesn't. It doesn't make sense. I gotta skip it. It's a trap trade bouncing at the top of the channel here, thinking you can come back to the bottom channel. I gotta skip this. I gotta skip it. I'm sorry, Pandas. I kind of really want to take it, but I gotta skip it. What I'm seeing right now is a break a trend new low. Also in and out of 20 MA. Oh man, it might be a good move. It might be a good move. Pretty good risk reward, right? Small risk. It's less than 2-point risk. And potential big reward coming to the bottom of this channel again. Okay, good skip at the end because it doesn't actually scalp you out yet. Confusing. It may still work. I don't know. I mean, when you see a bear bar like this, you're thinking, yeah, I mean, that's what you want to see on your entry bar. I don't know. Sitting my pause while I'm still confused here. Could it be as easy as just going short at the top of this broad channel and try to get back to the bottom? Could it be that simple, Pandas? Can trading be seriously that easy? Is it?
$10,000 tick trap.
Second entry long on the 10,000 tick chart. Mind you that if you're short here, you're still safe in this trade because your stop loss is up here, one tick above this signal bar. So you're actually still in this trade. You haven't got stopped out yet if you went short here. The 10,000 tick chart creates a second entry long. Wow, so it does push down again. Very interesting. 10,000 tick chart, second entry long above the 20 MA. I don't know about that. Good signal bar 2 on the 10,000 tick. Big push up. Continuation. Looks so choppy. Look at the price action. Look how choppy it was yesterday. It's just sick. Absolutely vile price action. Heinous. GC Berg says, took me a year to figure out it's easier to move an order on NT if I click on the little flag instead of the line. They don't teach you those things, you know? Those things you just gotta learn yourself, I guess. Amazing, right? If you went short here, you're actually still in the trade, and it's actually ended up being a good setup. You just had to go through a lot of that pain, that mini heart attack. So, broad channel. I don't know. Like, rarely does this work. Rarely do trading ranges like this work, or broad channels, where you draw it and actually kind of like almost perfectly hits these levels. Rarely does that work. It's working today, though. See, it has to work every once in a while. Just to trick you, right? It works every once in a while because you're like, oh, cool. Next time that happens, I'm going to do it. And then you try for next like 6-7 times and it doesn't work. And then finally on the 10th try, you say, forget it. I'm never doing that again. And then it works again. That's just what the market likes to do. Tease you a little bit, give you false hopes, and then basically these false positives, right? You're thinking it's a good setup just to go short here, but many times it does not work. All in all, I don't know how to trade this, to be honest. We got our scalp already. That little triangle here. There was a triangle here. That was our only setup, really, so far. Quick look at the news, upcoming news. No news tomorrow. No news until next week, Tuesday. You got FOMC meeting minutes on a Tuesday. I don't think I've ever seen that. Huh? Is there a reason why it's on Tuesday? Oh, because of Thanksgiving. Okay. Wow, look at this monster move down. What the pandas? What a move! What a move! We're really getting back to the bottom of the broad channel. Trading is that easy, pandas. I was wrong. Trading is the easiest thing in the world. You just sell at the top of a channel and hold it to the bottom. That's all you need to do. It's so easy, pandas. Goodness gracious, what in the world? 10,000 tick chart. I'm gonna adjust this to fit a little bit better here. Yeah, that looks correct. This looks about right. This brought the channel. Jonathan says, you sound like a real trader influencer. Yeah, 99% of the trader videos you see on YouTube is just like, yeah, you just sell here and then you close your trade down here. It's that easy. You just buy here. You see how channels work? So easy. You just buy near the bottom, sell near the top. It's that easy. That's how they'll do it. And you could just buy my course for $500 and I'll teach you how to do that. Where the truth is, you just don't know. You don't anticipate this working so accurately. Because most of the time, it doesn't happen that way. I'll say that right now. Two strong bear bars underneath the 20 MA on the 5-minute chart. This could turn to always in short. It could definitely turn to always in short now, I think. It just depends if it can break through the bottom of this channel. But the 5-minute can turn to always in short. I wouldn't be surprised if it does. Actually, I don't know. 5-minute 2 bear bars ending near the low. Basically on is low on this one, near is low on this one. You know, when the price action is very limit order, when it's a limit order market, these setups that typically work do not work. You got 2 bull bars above 20 MA. And people are always in long. That's why they bought here. You can see a little gap from this open to that close. I know the devil's in the details, but it closes here and it gaps up here. People are always in long, and you see it little spikes up a little bit, and then you see the strong bear bar. But bulls, they say, we don't care. We buy here and we come out, break even, retest this, and it shoots back down. So, typically that would be an okay trade to just go long here. But because when you look to the left, you're in all of this chop. And so when you have like setups like this, 2 bear bars ending near the low, like traders in other market cycles would say, yeah, I'll just sell right here. But for days like today, that's not working, obviously. Look at this. Like, you sell here, and this is giving you a heart attack right now. Today is, I think, a limit order market. It's a trading range type day. And so, just be on the lookout for a lot of reversals. SMDK asks, what period do I set the EMA? My EMA is the same everywhere. 20 EMA. Whoa. 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 10,000 picture hasn't touched the 240 SMA in forever. Tricky day, in my opinion. At the end, it's gonna be tricky. It's gonna do a lot of shakeouts. It's gonna do a lot of outside bars. It's gonna do a lot of tricky things here. Hugh does have a good point, saying the 5-minute traders, these bears sold the close there, and the question is, will they have the opportunity to get out? It's a good question. 10,000 tick chart, basically bouncing off the bottom of the channel. Strong bull bar ending on its high. Goodness gracious, it's second entry long. Maybe coming back to the top of the channel. Maybe it just comes right back to the top. Very rare for these channels to just be so accurate. But lo and behold, today seems like it's happening. It's like when you have like an infinite bull trend, you just don't anticipate it, and so when it just like it's super late in trend, you're just not thinking that it's really gonna keep moving up, and it does forever, and you could never get in. This is the same thing, except it's a channel. Right, the channel's going for so long, you're not thinking, should I just buy at the bottom, sell at the top? You're so late in the channel, sorry, so late in the trading range that you're thinking it's gonna break out eventually. You see Burke dropping some Confucius saying here, if you learn to trade boring markets, you'll never be bored. It's true. It's true. This is not necessarily boring. It's just there's no setups. Like the moves are so strong up and down. It's just like there's no setups here. But you're right. If you learn how to trade this, you will have a lot better time. So Al Brooks would say stuff like this, where it's like, if you look and see this price action, you can kind of maybe predict the fact that this may have these big bull bear bars, but no follow through, right? He would say, don't sell here because look to the left, you're in a limit order market. So typically where you would just sell here with a high probability trade, this may not be the best place to do it because of the price action. So that would had prevented you, and it's very difficult to prevent yourself from entering a trade off of maybe more like based off like a feeling, I guess, or I don't know, based on the fact that you feel like it's very choppy. want to go long here. Give me a second entry long, I'll take it. It's incredible. We're coming back to the top of the channel, and there's absolutely no setups along the way. Super annoying. Super annoying. Give me something. Trap trade potential here. It's not a good looking one, but it might be all we get today. You know what? I already got my scalp. I'm done. I'm not trading this trash. Absolute trash right now. I'm just going to sit on my pause. I'm not going to play this game here. When the market's playing games with you, I'm not going to partake. I'm just going to leave it alone and tomorrow's another day, pandas. Don't worry. Free people, because if we weren't trading, would I be long? If I weren't streaming, I wouldn't. I would be closing this chart down. Come back maybe at 1 o'clock or something. See if the market cycle has changed. Right now, the market cycle is a cycle I'm not good at. I'm not good at trading market cycles that look like this. When it's back and forth, up and down, up and down. Big moves down, but no follow through. Just bouncing back and forth. I'm just not good. I'm not good at it. I'm not comfortable at it. I personally think it's almost not worth it because typically the setups have bad risk reward and bad probabilities. That's why trading ranges are hard to trade because they're bad on both sides. Most 7 just got hit again. I'm gonna. No disrespect to you, but I'm only mentioning this because this has happened to everybody, even me. But when you see a day like today, and you just cannot win. You get stopped out on every single trade. It's because this is not your market cycle. This is not it. Right? You got to recognize the market cycle is not yours, and whatever strategy or whatever way you trade, it's just not going to work today because it's not the right cycle for you. Tomorrow, it might be the cycle that you're looking for, and you can make up all the money you lost plus more. But if you can stay out of days like today, where you can recognize quickly that this is not your market cycle, then you can prevent yourself from a lot of pain and prevent yourself from that. Everyone knows that one big red day, right? The big red day that everyone experiences after several winning days. They hit that one red day and it just kills their accounts, just obliterates it. I'm glad you're trading micros though. There's nothing impossible to overcome. Big move down. I'm thinking about trading Big Mama here. Potentially. Because this could be a breakdown, right? We failed to reach the top of the channel this time and we're hitting the bottom again. This could be a breakdown. I mean, look at the 10,000 tick chart. You got a surprise bar like this. You're thinking follow through. 5-minute chart, 2 bear bars, 1 bear bar ending on its low. on or near its low. It's more of the fact that we failed to reach the top, creating this bearish pressure here. We got Big Mama setting up. Don't kill me, Big Mama, please. I don't know. If anything, I should look for a bounce off here, huh? Just look for a reversal again. No. Give me a setup. Give me a short setup. I don't know. I just don't know. Nah, I don't want to force anything. I think I'd definitely be forcing that because Big Mama already works out here. It's just this monster bear bar on the 10,000 tick chart, right? It's basically a surprise bar. Again, if you look to the left of the chart, you're still in the limit order market, so this may mean nothing. It might mean you're exhausted already. Jeez, I don't know, pandas. Are we all of a sudden going to turn to a trending market? Is it possible? No setup here for me. But Hugh asked the question, will these bears be able to come out? And they did. The bears came out break even with this move down, at least. But they had to hold it through all of this pain. Their stop loss is up here. Hold it through all that pain. Jeez, I don't know. It's that's pretty scary. To answer your question, did the bears get out? Yes, they did. They held it. It's kind of ironic because the easiest day to make money is actually trading range days.
10,000 tick trap.
But you have to be willing to hold huge stop losses. Like huge stop losses. But basically, if you buy or sell anywhere, you can make money. That's the ironic thing about trading range days. You can actually make money anywhere. Right? When you have a huge range like this, you could buy here, you can sell here and still have made money. Or at least come out break even. And the idea is that since you're in trading range, most likely the price action will come back to whatever price you entered sooner or later, even if it goes far away from it, because it's choppy. Second entry short here. Do I like the second entry short? Trading range day. Very tricky. Very tricky. It's a big move down. I don't know. Second entry short. Decent signal bar. Decent looking signal bar. Okay. It's about a trap here. Goodness gracious. Traps. But you're clear underneath the 20 EMA. It's not a good trap to take. It's actually a really ugly trap to take. 10,000 tick chart. We're on the 240 SMA, which it could easily act as some sort of support here. Lower high, second entry short.
$10,000 tick trap.
Big Mama triggers on the 5-minute chart. 5-minute Big Mama triggers. Easy Big Mama there. Still technically hasn't filled. You need 2.5 points. Oh, jeez. I'm just imagining like a bajillion limit orders right now in this area. Right, if we're gonna continue the 10,000 tick trading range, I just imagine a bajillion limit orders waiting here. 5-minute chart as well, bajillion limit orders waiting here, which is why I didn't take the Big Mama. People are saying, you know, people who are trying to trade this as a trading range, they're saying amazing price for me. I'm just buying here, anywhere, everywhere. I'm just buying near the low of this big trading range. People who are trying to trade the trading range as it is, they love it. They love the fact that it even went down this far because they're like, oh, better for me, even better. Big Mama fails at 5. Fails here. Big Mama fails here. Woo! Comes right back down. That's sick. Sick, sick, sick. I don't know. Let's go short here. It'd be hard not to go short here if we get another push down, to be honest. It'd be very hard not to go short here. Okay. I didn't care which way it moved. I just wanted to move. Can you bounce now? Okay. It's about to get stopped out for those who took the Big Mama on the 5-minute chart. You may get stopped out soon. You may be looking for a trap trade here. Whew, failed second entry short. Is that our setup for the day, pandas? Big swing trade. Back to the top of this broad channel. Failed second entry short. Is it possible? Okay. Big Mama fails for those who took it. Right. I skipped it because Big Mama already triggers here. And, ooh, interesting. Very interesting right now. Couple things here. If we come back down here, I'm going short. If we create a trap here, I'm going long. Gabriel says, up $4,000. Thank you, shorts. Amazing. Congratulations. GC Burke should make like fortune cookies for futures for trading. Okay, potential trap trade here is what I'm looking for. Ooh. Interesting, interesting. Micro quad bottom right now.
10,000 tick trap.
This feels sus. I don't know why I feel so sus. Too many overlapping bars, I think. You gotta shoot your shot. You gotta shoot your shot. Yee, I don't know about this one, pandas.
$10,000 tick trap.
Okay. Okay, I'm canceling this trap. I don't think the trap is the trade here. I'm waiting for Big Mama to trigger here. If we get another attempt at it. Where'd that come from? Why? Why? What a move. Okay, let's see if this works. Possibly not. It's looking sus. Looking very sus. Okay. I don't like the price action. I would like it to smash through this. Right now, the 5-minute is looking very, very limit ordery. Right, just overlapping bars like this. Well, let's see what happens, pandas. Let's see what happens here. It's definitely struggling. It's definitely struggling right now. Hopefully a little bear flag here. Strong move down, little consolidation, another move down. Hopefully matching this bear flag. Struggling. It's definitely struggling. Okay, that's kind of a good sign. Could be worse. Could be worse, I guess. Pandas, what's going on here? I hate how long this is taking. I hate how this is just trickling down ever so slowly. It's a little trickle, a little tinkle here. I almost want to take my risk off at this point. Pandas. Pandas. I took my risk off here. I do not want to mess with this. I don't want to mess with this, pandas. Yikes. I want to take my risk off. I don't know if I'm going to hold it much further than this. Ah. Come on. I don't know if I want to hold another reversal here. I'm out, Pandas. I don't want to mess with that. It's just super frustrating. I don't want to mess with that. I didn't want to stay in this longer. Just because of 5 minute, just create these overlapping bars. We can come all the way back to the top of this bar easily. I don't want to mess with this. I thought we had it, Pandas. I thought we had it. I didn't want to mess with it. It is what it is. I really thought, I don't know. I just don't want to mess with another reversal here. Because it could be a big reversal. It could come back to the top of this just because we're so choppy. And I know we're in a limit order market. That this could easily come back up and reverse here. I'm just worried. I'm worried about that. I'm really worried about that. Like, do I really want to be holding this when it's looking like this right now? Not really. Not really. Not at all. Another push down, maybe. It's tough. I hate when it takes like several bars to complete your big mama. It's all good, Bandas. I mean, really, I'm looking at the price action. It just does not look like... I don't know. I don't know what this looks like, to be honest. It just looks choppy. Looks like a limit order market. We do get another push down here. This could be what finishes the big mama. We're clearly underneath the 20 MA here. Could. I could enter again as we get another push down here. I'm looking to see if there's a second entry short here. Look at these bars now. Like two doji bars. It's so 50-50 at this point. Pushes down. Clearly underneath the 20 MA. I would really like that second entry short to try this again. Pushes down. Looks like it's going to complete. Skunked it too early, maybe. I was just looking at the 5 minute chart, which really scared me, right? Because you got this big bear, big bull, big bear, and you're thinking big bull again just to come back up to the top of this trading range. I'm not sure if I'm willing to hold it through all that. If we get a second entry short, I'll take it, but other than that, this is just too uncertain. It's so sideways here. Super frustrating, super annoying. I mean, it looks like it's gonna hit Big Mama. I don't know. It looks like it's gonna hit the target. Every time I'm not in the trade, it just seems like it's gonna hit it. I would take a second entry short here. I'll try a second entry short. I think that's enough for me to try, attempt it. But it has to give it to me. It has to give me the second entry short first. Inside bar being created on the 5-minute chart. Okay. Okay. If you want. Ugliest looking price action ever. Gonna take a second entry short here. It's an ugly signal bar. I can't even take that second entry short so bad. Jeez. That's why I skunked it. That's why I didn't want to mess with it. The fact that I couldn't get the Big Mama quickly and I was doing something tricky here. Again, this blue line gets, you're stopped out if it hits this blue line. Yikes. Yikes. Okay, second entry short does trigger. Actually, decent looking signal bar. Decent looking signal bar in a second entry short. Shall I? I'm too scared. I'm not gonna enter this trade. I'm just too scared. I'm too much of a wuss, pandas. Too much of a wuss. It's actually a decent looking signal bar. It's just the price action. It just doesn't look like. It doesn't look like anything. Like this price action doesn't look like a trend. It doesn't. I mean, anything at trading range. I don't know. A failed trap. Sure, I'll take a failed trap. Give me a failed trap. You know. I'll try. Failed trap attempt. I'll try it. It's a trap here. If this fails, I'm in. If anything, this trap trade was a decent trade to take. But if this trap happens to fail, I'm in the trade, pandas. The trap almost makes sense here. Looking for big reversals. If this trap fails, pandas, I'm going short. But it's not going to be pretty. We have a very specific definition of a trap. Trap is a fail second entry short. Second entry short here. Right? You're trying to go short here, but instead it reverses. So if you went short here, you just got stopped out. Amazing. Pandas. Pandas, this is it. The failed second entry, the failed trap, or the failed second entry short. Double trap here, pandas. Let's continue this downtrend. The market is gonna make it known. Let's do it. We're in this trade. No matter what happens, we'll take it. Woo! Big push down, quick push down. You gotta give me more than that. You gotta give me more than that. Come on. You can do better than that. I'm pretty sure you can do better than that. I hope you can do better than that. Please don't reverse on me again. Please don't reverse on me. Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you gonna reverse on me again? I can't take it. I'm out. If it reverses again, I'm out. I'm not messing with that, pandas. It just like did a quick move. Oh my god. Oh my god. What? Take shots at me. Oh, I should have diamond cojones it, pandas. No! No! That was a trade. That was it. I was so patient. No! And that, folks, is called trading. So, pandas, I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. 9 o'clock for the pre-market show, 9:15 for the mainstream. And I'm sorry for blowing up your eardrums. It's just that's how frustrated I am. Sorry about that. But hopefully you can get enough scalps to pay off your medical bills. Pandas, I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. 9 o'clock pre-market show, 9:15 for the mainstream. Hopefully we'll get some better price action than we have today. It's just absolutely wild right now. Super choppy. And I'm going to try my best to walk away. Because I'm certainly tilted. Trade better, pandas. Think. As always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.